There are many locations in all of kosher in this country that I think evoke certain wonderment and just enjoyment, certain bemusement about where we are. We're really at a central landing spot for Manhattan. If you don't understand the geography, we're kind of down here, right? We're kind of down here.
FiDi.
We're kind of down, yeah, financial distance. Down here, bottom left corner.
Bottom corner.
Bottom. There's a couple museums, I think. There's a bridge, Brooklyn, Statue of Liberty,
South Street Seaport.
the South Side Streetport, and oh, there's a ferry. This is a really cool place to eat. It's a beautiful location, one very rare rooftop kosher location in the entire country. This is Wall Street Grill. Wall Street Grill is a place that is helping to set the bar for fine dining in kosher, for fine dining in Wall Street, for fine dining in more that power broker sense, where it's necessary to really have a place that's either there for the mediating, or that's either there for the celebrating, the whatever that needs to be done, that gets done on this block. This is the fine dining option to do it. We have King Or salmon, we've talked about it before. Green check, New Zealand. This is a ponzu, there's a wasabi oil. There is a spicy with these small little teeny tiny fish eggs I like. I'm gonna have some. I'll even put a piece of radish in there.
This looks radishing.
You have a richness and a fattiness that's inherent to the quality of the fish and the way it's raised off the coast of New Zealand. You have the wasabi oil for a little bit of heat. You have the radish, kind of gives it that crunch and that bite also. And then you have the salty pop from the misago inside the spicy mayo. That is a beautiful little bite. It is a special place. It's a special place to have that kind of fish. This is a beautifully composed dish. It is a sweetbread. There's a green pea. There are a couple kinds of mushrooms. They're smelling a beautiful earthiness. And then they have a shaved summer truffle on top. Sweetbreads all the way. It's a fluffy, creamy. You have an earthy sauce because you have an earthy truffle. You have a lot of earthy times earthy. There's a bright green sweet roundabout. And there's that texture, that creamy texture. We love our dumps. We try to get them every time. To me, a fine dining dumpling is not just the dumpling, it's the sum of all its parts. Here they have a duck confit dumpling. You'd think it'd be complete with duck confit. But no, they go ahead and they make a pho broth. Pho is a Vietnamese soup. It's anise. It's all about the richness of the broth and a duality of texture. And it's there to really heighten and enlighten everything else. We have a dumpling, duck confit, crunchies, crispies, and a pho broth and some other things. Just gonna do that.
Pho gras or pho bra?
Pho broth. There's some mushrooms in there that are providing an earthy note that kind of round out the silky smooth into an earthy tone. And then you have that rich of the meats and then a super delicate dumpling. Now we come here to talk to the burger. I'm gonna talk about it because it's slightly more decadent. There you go, you got your fries. I love the roasted tomato on my salad. A little more decadent on this burger. Judd, you want to tell me what is this burger?
I heard a rumor about a veal burger.
Veal burger. I would expect a veal burger to be more of that rich, milky, creamy, fatty. Burgers are all about the fat content. Veal is a different kind of flavor of fat. I've never had a real steakhouse burger made out of veal.
Never.
And then they add on some sort of braised veal on top. So it's veal on veal. And it's a beautiful cook. It's a beautiful bun. You know, a little bit of that truffle. I'm just here to eat some. We'll see how it goes. This is a different presentation of veal that I think I've ever experienced. I don't know if I've ever had ground veal outside of like a sausage or like a meatball or something. It's totally different. It's a different kind of burger. I don't want to say lighter. I want to say creamier. I think the word would be what? Unct.
Don't, you can't say it. We don't say it.
Fine dining and kosher is always going to have some sort of steakhouse element, and they've been elevating it and making them beautiful. This is the eye of the ribeye, and they've aged it out, and then they've capped it with like a bone marrow crust. And then we have these bad boys. Can you, for 5 points, Judd, can you tell me what kind of mushroom this is?
Maitake.
Maitake. I want to eat.
You can't eat until I get my piece of it.
You have your beautiful beef here, seasoned well, and it's got all these different crazy great textures because of the way they've prepped it. And then you have your mushroom, which is kind of the bottom end beefy note, but earthy. And in one fell swoop, there's this kind of like mousse that comes in and adds it this delicate kind of like a sweetness, or like that sweet rich that you would find in a foie almost. And it kind of just tones down the earth and the salt and brings it in the middle. And you have something entirely different. We're sitting here in the beautiful place to eat a beautiful steak. This place is gorgeous. This place is gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
The steaks are great. Food is great. Food is inventive. It's fine dining. It's high end. That's what you're going to get here. This is the example of a certain level of service. This is the example of a certain level of setting. This is Wall Street Grill, Financial District, Wall Street, Manhattan.
Oh,